Hello everyone, and welcome back to another First Impressions video, and today we're going to be looking at God of War Ragnarok. I know I'm a little late on this, but yeah. And also, apologies, I'm using IGN footage because I was just too lazy to record my own, and I already, well... I kind of forgot about it when I was playing, but so we're just gonna stick with this for now. And yeah, so God of War Ragnarok is a sequel to the game that came out in 2018, and picks up, I want to say, a few years since that game's ending. And man, I have been so excited to play this ever since they teased us at the end of 2018 with the appearance of the God of Thunder himself, Thor. And then over the past year, you know, they showed a trailer at the PlayStation Showcase in like last September, and you know that was also when we got trailers for Spider-Man and Wolverine, which was a complete surprise, but yeah, this was probably one of my most anticipated games of the year, and you know damn well that I had to play this on PlayStation 5. I mean, I would have played it regardless, but, you know, I really wanted to take advantage of the new console's capabilities and stuff, so I opted for the PlayStation 5 version. I feel like at a later date I'll, you know, show the PlayStation 4 version just for comparison's sake, but I doubt it'll be like too much differences. But okay, let's get into the actual game itself with positives. So right off the bat, this game looks incredible. You know, just as great as it did back in 2018, it looks goddamn incredible this time around. They said in interviews that, you know, they couldn't really take advantage of the PlayStation 5's capabilities since this was being ported to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but as far as like graphics go, like this is pretty good, despite being, you know, made for both consoles. Of course, you know, the textures and stuff, you know, look pretty snazzy on PlayStation 5. You know, everything looks a little sharper, and yeah, I think overall it just visually looks incredible. I love the art design. I love the overall aesthetic this time. You know, with the snow, like, just overtaking everything, and it all looks great. As far as gameplay goes, there's not really much that is different. I would go as far as to say it's pretty much identical. You got pretty much the same things you're doing from last time. You still have the axe, which is one of your de facto weapons. Pretty early in the game, he's got the Blades of Chaos still, so don't need to worry about, you know, having to play a good chunk of the game just for that. Like, he has them pretty much on standby, so you could switch between both of them. Runic attacks are still the same, you know, buffs and all that kind of things. Yeah, just mechanically, everything is pretty much the same as far as 2018 goes. Even, you know, as far as upgrades and, you know, different armor sets and whatnot. I mean, actually, you know what? The armor sets are kind of a little different because you can, I mean, you can unlock armor sets, of course, but you can also, like, level them up to max level that I've noticed. And, like, I got the launch edition, so I got the winter, I think it was the winter armor, something like that. It was white, and I have not touched it. I'm pretty much just using the de facto armor you get from the beginning. I just think it looks better than most armors in the game, but that's just me. But yeah, you can upgrade it till level 6, level 7, something like that. So it's pretty cool, all things considered. Yeah, also not spoiling anything. I'm only just going off of, you know, what I've played the first, like, hour or so. Even though I did play the game for, well, my first time, this was last Friday. I picked the game up and I played it for 8 hours. Yeah, I know that seems like a lot, but I was just having a grand old time, having so much fun with, you know, all that, like just having fun with the game in general. But yeah, no complaints from, you know, just gameplay, that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have much of a negative section, but I'm trying to think of what else. Like the story so far, the story is actually really great. Like it's a good continuation of where 2018 kind of left off, and like almost immediately, you know, the action just amps up tenfold. Like, besides the part you're watching now, there's a couple of gameplay segments after that, which just, you know, just is really high intensity and a lot of fun. And, you know, I had such a great time playing through. Yeah, at this point, I have not finished the game yet. I'm probably going to be playing it after I'm done recording this video, to be honest, but, yeah. But as far as just everything goes, it is pretty great so far. I feel like at some point I gotta talk about God of War in a, you know, dedicated video, but, you know, after the amount of fun that I had playing through 2018, you know, playing for an entire summer, getting 100% and everything, I'm sure I'm gonna get that same amount of fun with this game for sure. And you know, it's all of it is looking pretty fantastic so far. So let's get into some minor negatives I had with the game. So this section is going to be really short because I haven't noticed a whole lot of glaring issues with the game. Yeah, haven't had any performance issues, haven't had any glitches so far. The only real things that have really bugged me, first one is gonna be a minor, very minor complaint, but like some reason, like my timing is off when it comes to parrying and, you know, just dodging attacks in general. There's just something that feels off about it. And it's super weird because I went back to play God of War 2018 just for, you know, just to see if it was me or like, and I was parrying just fine in that game. So I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if it's because I'm, you know, just not used to playing on a PlayStation 5 controller or something, but everything as far as combat just seemed like, as far as like dodging and blocking attacks, it just seemed off for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or what, but it, you know, very early on it was kind of hard to kind of anticipate attacks and, you know, parry them right away, because that was always one of my favorite things to do in 2018 was parry attacks and, you know, go in and, you know, when you get the upgrade later in the game, that basically adds another hit after your parry, which was always very useful. But there was just something about this go around that was just off for me. I don't know what it was, but let me know in the comments if you feel the same way about it that I do. But as far as that goes, The only other thing that, kind of bugged me was that, and again, not spoiling anything, but there were certain sections throughout the game that just kind of dragged on longer than anticipated. And I mean, the last game had this problem too. Like, just going from like first playthrough, I remember the trip through Elfheim the first time around was a bit of a drag on the game. And every once in a while they had kind of sporadic moments like that. But this one was just like, there were a couple right off the top of my head. One of which involved you playing another character, and for those who play the game, you might know what I'm talking about when I say that. But yeah, it was just like, it felt like I was playing for, like, the whole section. I felt like I was playing for about 2 hours or something. It felt like a completely different game with that, and it was just so weird. It was so strange. I don't know if it was just them trying to pad it out or what, but yeah, it's just sections like that where it's like, it didn't really need to be that long necessarily, but yeah. But that's about it. Like I said, these are very, very minor complaints because, yeah, as far as everything else goes, like, I'm really enjoying the story. The gameplay is still as good as it ever was, and like, it is, from my experience with it, like, it is still a fucking fantastic game. Probably game of the year contender for sure. Even in my personal ranking, like, it's one of the better games I've played this year, and I played some really good games too. But yeah, this was yeah, this was great. This whole game, like, so far, has just been fantastic. I don't know if it's gonna turn into a 100% run like it did for the first God, like 2018's God of War, like, because that was an experience all of in itself. Like, just getting through that game, going through the story, getting everything, just embracing everything, and then, going the extra mile was, a journey in and of itself. But I mean, that's a story for another time. But yeah, I've been really enjoying God of War Ragnarok. I highly recommend it for whatever console you own, whether it's PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I know eventually there's going to be a PC release, which should be exquisite. So if you can, go buy the game, because it is well worth the price, I think. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. In the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on God of War Ragnarok. And I mean, I'm only just scratching the surface here. If I, just went full spoil, like, it would just be nuts. Yeah, there's so much to really like besides, the story, and even just performances are fantastic from everybody. All the new characters are great. Yeah, I've been really enjoying my time with the game. So, like I said, highly recommend it. But okay, as far as what's happening next, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe Black Panther. We'll see. I can only promise that. But yeah. In case you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Be sure to follow me on all my social media, which you can find in my channel description. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, all of that is down there for you to check out and follow me on. And I really appreciate it if you did. But also, we've got other channels like the Let's Play channel. We're doing Super Mario 64, which I haven't really done any videos like in the past week or so. So yeah, it's yeah. I mean, we got. I'm sure we're gonna do other stuff on there, and then also we have the Speaking Nerd podcast, which is always a grand old time. Also, I keep forgetting to advertise this, but I have an archive channel. It's just called Marvelous Fan X99. A lot of my older videos are on there, and not a lot of people have really seen it yet. So, if you could please check it out, if you want to see my older stuff, then do so. But anyway, I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.